In this video, I'll show you how to add a typing text that changes in Squarespace. Once you are on your Squarespace website, the first step is to head over to the top bar, and on the left-hand side, simply click on Edit so we can start customizing our website. Now, once you are on your Squarespace website, the first step is to add a blank section. To do that, you want to hover in between two sections, and in the middle, you want to click on Add Section. Add a section will pop up, and from here, you want to head over to the left-hand side, and at the top, click on Add Blank. Now that will add a blank section, and the reason why we are using a blank section is because we are going to use a code block. Using a code block with a lot of elements within a section will be a lot confusing. Now, in order for you to add a block, simply head over to the top and left corner of a section, and in there you will find an option to add a block. Now, on Add Block, you want to scroll down until you find Code. And under Code, you just want to simply hold and drag code. If you can't find the code block, there is a search bar at the very top. And from here, just simply search for code. Now, you want to hold on code and drag it within your desired section. As you can see, we have here a code block and it will have the word hello world. In order for you to edit the code block, you want to click on the code block and at the top, click on the pencil to edit. Now, on the right hand side, we have here the content section. Now, under the content section, we have the mode. So you want to click on the drop down for mode and you want to make sure that HTML is selected. Now, on the space, what you want to do is simply press on Control A and press on backspace to delete. We want to make sure that we are working on a blank slate, so anything that isn't here, be sure to delete that. Now you want to head over to the description of this video, and in there you will find a line of code. Simply highlight the start until the end of the code and press on Ctrl C to copy. Now head over back to Squarespace, and in here you just want to click the first line and press on Ctrl V to paste the code. Once you do that, on the left hand side, it will say that the script is disabled. And in order for you to preview how this looks like, just head over to the bottom and click on Preview in Safe Mode. And as you can see, we now have a typing text that changes. Now, in order for you to change the contents or the words of the typing text, you want to head over to the fourth line. In here, it is set to an array, so it is in order. It starts to welcome, and it is counted as 0, 1, 2, and then 3. Now, in order for you to change the contents, you first have to know which order it is that you want to change. Now, let's say you want to change the welcome text. So what you want to do is simply head over to the text and highlight the start until the end of the text, but you want to leave the quotations unhighlighted. From here, you want to press on backspace to delete, and that will leave the opening and closing quotation. And in the middle of that, that is where you want to add your text. And once you do that, if we preview again in safe mode, you will see that the start has been changed. Now, let's say you want to add another text besides these four. And what you want to do is head over to the section where you want to add the text. Let's say we want it to be beside greetings. So you want to click on the middle after the comma. And from here, you want to press on space to add a space and add a quotation. Once you do add a quotation, it will add an opening as well as a closing. And in the middle of these quotation, that is where you want to add your other text. Now, after the quotation, you want to add a comma. And on the left-hand side, if we preview again in safe mode, and as you can see, it will add another text beside the greetings. Now, if you scroll down, we have here set timeout. Now, if we type a value that is higher than 1,000, let's say 5,000, and preview again in safe mode, you will see that the change is much slower. Now, if you want it to be faster, you can set it on a specific time that is lesser than 1,000. If we say 500 and preview again in safe mode, you will see that the change is much faster. Now, you will notice that the typing text does look a lot different. However, if we try and save this by heading over to the top and left corner and click on save, and on the right hand side, if we click on exit to our website preview, if you scroll down to the typing text, you will see that it will adapt to the templates font. Now, in order for you to change how everything on the text looks like, what you want to do is simply head over to the left hand side where website is, and under website, you want to click on pages. Once you are on the pages section, you want to scroll down at the very bottom, and here you will find custom code. Now click on the drop down for custom code, and down below, you want to click on custom CSS. Now you just want to make sure that our line on the custom CSS is set to blank. However, if you do have experience with code modifications like custom CSS, then you can just leave it as is. Now you want to head over to the description of this video, and in there you will find a line of code again to change how it looks. It is a CSS code, and from there you want to highlight the start until the end of the code and press and Control C to copy. Now head over back to Squarespace, and in here you want to click on the first line on the custom CSS and press and Control V to paste the code. And once you do that, it will automatically reflect within our typing text. Now on the typing text, we have here the font family. It is set to default as Montserrat. However, you can change it to, let's say, Poppins, and it will refresh and change to Poppins. Now, you might notice what the sans serif is for. That is just a backup font if they can't find Poppins. Now, on the color, you can set a hex code, or what you could also do is highlight this and press on backspace to delete again. And in here, we can set the exact color. So let's say blue, and it will also change to blue. If we say white, then it will also set to white. You can also add a hex code. So if we had a hex code in here, it will also change to that color. Now on the font size, this is set to 40 pixels. If you want to make it smaller, we can set it up to 15 or lower than 15, and it will automatically reflect. Now on the font weight, this is set to 700. You can add a lower value to make it thin. Let's say you want to set it to about 200. And if we try and preview that, as you can see, it is much thin. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. Please let me know if you have any other questions in the comment section below, and I will try my best to help you out.